Hello kids! So, para mas lumawag ang inyong kaalaman about sa lesson natin, let's have another example on how to solve or how to find the GCF by using continuous division. Okay? Okay. Let's have our example. Our example is 18 and 24. So, maghahanap tayo ng prime numbers na kung saan pwedeng i-divide sa 18 and 24. So we have 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, and so on. So hindi lang yan ang prime numbers natin, marami. Examples lang yan. So mag-isip kayo. From these examples, mag-isip kayo ng numbers, which is pwede nating gawing prime divisor. Tingin po ba ninyo ang 18 and 24 is divisible by 2? Yes or no? Yes, it is divisible by 2. So, start tayo sa pinakamababang prime numbers. So, since divisible 18 and 24 by 2, so kukunin natin, gagamitin natin ng 2. Now, i-divide natin 18 divided by 2. What is our quotient? 9. 24 divided by 2, our quotient is 12. Ngayon, mag-isip po ulit kayo ng prime numbers to serve as our prime divisor kay 9 at saka 12. Sa 9 and 12 ba divisible by 2, yes or no? No. Hindi siya divisible by 2. Ang 9 and 12 ba divisible by 3? Yes, very good. So, gagamitin natin ang prime divisor natin is 3. So, 9 divided by 3, our quotient is 3. 12 divided by 3, our quotient is 4. Since nakita ninyo ang number 3 and 4 ay magkasunod na number, it only means wala ng prime number na pwedeng i-divide sa kanilang dalawa except 1. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, we will going to stop sa pagdi-divide. Magpo-proceed tayo sa ating prime divisor. Dito natin makukuha ang GCF. Ano ang gagawin natin sa ating prime divisor? Okay. Imumultiply natin. Imumultiply natin ang ating prime divisor. So, we have 2 and 3. So, gagawin natin 2 times 3 is equals to 6. Ayan. So, ang ating GCF ay 6. This time, mga anak, kayo naman ang gagawa. You will going to practice what you have learned. Okay? Ang instruction dito, ang panuto is use the continuous division method to find the GCF. So, gawin ito sa isang buong papel, intermediate paper. Okay? Good luck!